My name's Leigh Pond and we're here at Avington Trout Fishery. You're with Trout with Leigh. And we're here on a winter's morning. I've got a little bit of breeze just got up actually. It's a bit chilly, 8 degrees I'd say. And we're here to do some winter stalking. Now it's a great day for it. We've got it's a little bit overcast now. It was quite bright when we first started, but the sun's just gone in. But as I say, that wind's just got up a little bit. It's got a little bit of bite to it, but hey, it is winter. So what we're going to do today is trying to get some of these cold water trout. They're a little bit lethargic this time of the year, so we're going to use lures probably because, you know, they haven't had a lot of feed, they haven't seen a lot of food. And we're going to use, I don't know, sort of your usual sort of thing for this time of the year would be something with a bit of mobility to it. If I can find one. Too many flies. I mean, why do we carry all these flies? I don't know. You end up taking thousands of flies with you and probably using 3 all day, but hey, that's the way it is. But this is the type of thing we're going to be using today, really. I mean, one of my favourites this time of the year would be a yellow dancer. So you've got a bit of a white marabou tail on there. Let's have a look. White marabou tail, yellow body. It's got a bit of a hot head red on there, just as a bit of a striking point. But it's the mobility that's the thing. Getting that tail really banging away. You're not going to be stripping it in fast today. We're going to try and stalk a few fish, as I say. So get that fly in front of them and just give it little short jerks to get that tail really, really moving. But yeah, it looks good for it today. I can't wait to get going, really. We might try a few different methods today as well, but we'll start off stalking and see if we can get one of these big ones. We've just been telling us that there's a brown in there around about 18 pounds. Obviously all these fish are stocked into these waters. Yeah, 18 pound brown, that'll do today. Start off with that one and see how we get on. Come on, let's see how we go. See if we can get one first cast. Can't see any out there. That fish that I can see one. There he is. There's one out in front of me now. See if we can intercept him. He's about not very far away. Just let that sink a little bit. It's that tail, that mobile tail that's going to attract them. Little short jerky pulls. Don't want anything fast because, as I say, the fish are not going to be in the mood to chase, I wouldn't think, this time of the year. Oh, there's one on it. Oh, are you looking at it? Had a little snap at it. I thought I saw a bit of disturbance by my fly. It's just moved down to only about another 25 foot down into the next gap, really, where the reeds are. We're seeing fish over there, but not really interested. I had a couple of follows, one had a little snap at it. But you'd think if they were there, they'd have it straight away. It could be the time of day. This place does seem to fish better a bit later on in the morning, once it's warmed up a bit. See, I'm seeing that fly coming back and I'm not seeing anything behind it. There's one. At last. Fish. I think it's that brownie that I've been messing around with for ages. About time. No, that's a rainbow. Well, that's the change of fly that's done that, nothing else. It's literally just the change of fly. I tried the white stuff and put something a little bit more natural on, a bit of a damsel, blue flesh damsel. First or second cast. Not happy. she comes. Just getting the scissors. And in. Wow, that took a while. Done it. Honestly. I thought for one crazy minute there we weren't actually going to catch anything, honestly. Dead eight. There you go. First one this morning. Took about 2 hours to catch that. Can't believe it. And that was, I think, solely down to just changing that fly. Size 10 blue flash damsel, first cast. I mean, that fish had seen both those other flies. Didn't even look at it. So there you go, fly choice. Plays a big part in trout fishing. Just come over to the far side of the lake. I'm going to try fishing underneath this tree. There's a deep hole in there and they hang around there in the summer, but you do get the odd fish in the winter holed up in there. So I'm going to stalk my way in there and see if I can see one. I just had a tentative little look and there was a large lump as I was looking swimming away, but hopefully he'll come back in. See if we can get one. Can't see any at the moment. Of course, the other disadvantage this time here, there isn't any cover for you. On the far bank it was a bit tricky because my shadow was straight over the water, whereas on this bank it's the opposite way around, so it does make it slightly easier. I can't see any fish down there, but that doesn't mean to say there isn't any. Of course, casting's the issue. Just a small little flick out, let it sink, see what happens. Just watch that line. If it moves, I know one has taken it on the drop. Let it sink a little bit. It's only a small fly on there. They chuck a bit of life into it. Oh, there's one looking at it, would you believe? Oh, yep, yep. Oh, he's on! That's him. Got him this time. That's a brownie as well, I think. Now the only problem you've got in this particular spot is trying to land it. He took that really well that time. He's not very happy. Got to keep my rod low. Got a barbless hook on as well, so I can't really give them any line. A little bit easier here in the winter because you can actually get your rod up. Oh, he's a nice fish, he is. That's a great bit of stalking. I just saw the white flash of his mouth there as he took it. Beautiful brownie in the winter sunshine. Well, I'm going to sneak back in here and see if we can maybe get one more out of this little spot before we disturb it too much. Try and get something a little bit bigger. The fish seem to be a lot more active now it's warmed up. Just watch this as it goes down. That last one I just saw the line move. Oh, there he is. Whoa! Whoa, jeez, that took like a train. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back, come back. He's come straight out of the pool, heading down the bank. Whoa, 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 where are you going? Wow, that was explosive. All we've got to do is try and get it back. Trying to go towards the bank. Come back, come back, come back, come on. Oh, he's come off, you bugger. That seemed like quite a nice fish. That's a shame. Ah. Okay, so I've changed over, got a size 10 fiery brown Midas on. Still leaving the same leader, to be honest. It's about 10 foot, 8 pound G3, and just degreased it, ginked it up. As I say, there's a few fish moving. It just seems to, with the weather, they seem to be moving up, but now the sun's gone in. Actually, it should be better for the dries, but as long as the wind stays off the water, I think if we're going to get one on this, we'll get it straight away. Let's try it. Edge of the tree there. That's nice. Oh, and he's took it straight away. Look at that. As soon as it hit the water. Fantastic. I think it's a brown again. Not a bad fish. I think it's a brownie. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Haven't really seen it properly yet. Yeah, it certainly is a brown. No, it's not. Actually, it's a tiger trout. Oh, wow. I haven't had one of these for a while. Not the biggest one in the lake, but yeah, wow. Really pretty fish. Excellent. Right, these fish have proved really difficult to catch in this lake. Tried the dries, tried all the horrible stuff. So I'm going to just put an indicator on just one single buzzer. That's all, just one buzzer. This is the catch and release lake, as I said, so they've seen a few flies and been obviously caught and put back a number of times. So I think we need to just try and be a bit more subtle, to be honest. So we'll try this. See if we can get one. Lovely. There's one, first cast, look at that. Just shows you, doesn't it? Just the fly rather than the angler. As soon as I put that buzzer on. Right the nose. Time of the year, he should go away quite well. I hope. Not that way, the other way. That way. That's him. Good boy. That's him. She goes. We're catching them on it, but they're not going crazy. There's one! Yep, that's him. I was going to say they're not going crazy for it, but I just switched onto them. It's a smaller rainbow, this one. Might fit. Whoa! And he's jumping. Oh! Now that's what they call long range catch and release. Well, that was an interesting day. Wasn't quite how we expected it to be. It was a lot tougher than we expected, I will say that. We started off this morning and I couldn't get a take. It didn't matter what we put on, I could not get those fish to take. They'd come in, they'd follow it, they'd do all sorts. Eventually changed over to that small green flash damsel, cast that out, let it sink down, very, very slow figure of 8, and started to pick a few fish up. But again, it was still quite tough. As the weather warmed up a little bit, the wind sort of dropped a little bit, and the fish started to move, and there was one or two moving. So we put some dries on, caught a couple of fish on the dries, which was absolutely fantastic. Did a bit of stalking, which again was great fun, and we caught some fish doing that. Lost a really nice one, of course. Oh, I don't know what it is with this place. Every time I get a decent fish on, it seems to come off. And then we went into the catch and release lake and had a bit of fun in there, but again, that was tough. Tried the blue flash damsel, which was working in the lakes we were fishing in. Nothing. Put the indicator on with a small buzzer underneath it. You had to really sort of think about your fishing today, which I really enjoyed. You don't want it too easy anyway. Indicator, small buzzer, suspended below at about 2.5, 3 foot. Bang! I wouldn't say a fish every time, but yeah, plenty of fish. So all in all, we had a brilliant day. But what I really enjoyed about it is that you had to think about your fishing. It wasn't just chuck it out and it just pulls tight every time. But that's what's so good about fishing, that's what's so good about Avington. You never know what to expect. Never got one of the big ones, but hey, next time.